we're gonna start a medicinal preparation here. And in order to make it, there's two parts to it. We have to make a tea, which we'll need dried herbs for, and we have to make an oil, oil infusion. We're gonna do a cold oil infusion to be exact. But today we're collecting nettles. So, in the Encyclopedia of Herbal Medicine, this is edition 3. I'm looking at nettle, and I'm going to talk to you about it. Nettle. Known for its sting, nettle has long been appreciated for its medicinal uses. In the 1st century, the Greek physicians listed a range of uses: the fresh chopped leaves as a plaster for septic wounds, and the juice for nosebleeds, and the cooked leaves mixed with myrrh to stimulate menstruation. Today, nettle is used for hay fever, arthritis, anemia, and surprisingly, even for some skin conditions. So we're going to start doing this when I do herbal stuff. We're going to sit down, we're going to look it up, and I'm just going to kind of refer to some of the things that I refer to. I mean, I use this book as a reference. I've been studying, self-study, herbalism for over a decade. I didn't take a class until a couple of years ago. I took 400 hours to become a master herbalist, and now I'm working toward furthering that education. Nettle grows in temperate regions worldwide. Let's skip ahead to the stuff y'all want to know about, the uses, self-help uses. It's an allergenic, including for hay fever. It can help with anemia due to heavy menstrual bleeding, bites and stings, mild asthma, diaper rash, hives, and nosebleeds. So let's talk about plant parts. So the dried aerial parts, as a tonic vegetable, like a lettuce, or used to make medicinal preparations. The root has important diuretic properties that make it useful for prostate problems. The seeds are thought to act to protect the liver. Yeah, and it has high levels of nutrients that are concentrated in its leaves. I'm flabbergasted by some of these herbs. Nettle is one that is just so... I don't have the words. I don't have the words, and that's unusual for me. You can make it into a decoction, an ointment, a soup. You can do capsules, you can do an infusion, you can do a tincture. You can do them all. Those are all the preparations, but their uses depend on what you're trying to treat, so do research. Do your research, look it up. I've had training and I still have to look things up. How that works. I love just looking through this book. But yeah, so we're going to start doing this. We're going to start referring to our Encyclopedia of Herbal Medicine, just so that you're not solely relying just on me and what I say about plants. We have a reference now. That should be enough for our oil infusion. We just covered that up. We don't need a whole lot, so I'm not too worried about that. That should be enough. Now we're going to go look for a whole plant that I can just root, and we'll dry it out that way. Looks like we might have one over here. There's a couple. I want a couple plants because the tea infusion is going to take more than that. I'm not sure how I like the looks of those leaves. They're not very healthy. There's a lot of sun damage on these leaves, but with the drought this year, it's going to be hard to find anything that doesn't have something like that. So we've got these we'll take and put in a drying rack. We've got this, and we'll take it in quick and put some oil over it.